Bonjour, I'm Geri Metz of PronouncingFrench.com, and I'm here with Hard Words in French, word number 9, and the word this week is Rouen. Now, Rouen is the capital of the province of Normandy, and this word, I admit, is very challenging for English speakers for a couple of reasons, but let's see if we can learn how to say it or at least get a lot closer. First, we have to say that this word, even though it looks like it may have two syllables, roux and en, it actually only has one syllable, Rouen. And we'll explain that in a moment. So the vowel in this syllable is en, and so you want to be aiming for the en. You want to make sure that you can pronounce en, and I think most English speakers don't have too much trouble with that. It's the same sound that you have in enfant or in France, the nasalized en. So you have en at the end, and that's what you're aiming for, en. Now, but what you have in front of that en is the semi-vowel w. W. Now, the issue here is that the semi-vowel we have it in English, we have it in where or when or why, w, w. We have it in French in oui or in fouetter. So the semi-vowel starts from the vowel position of ou, but it quickly transitions into another vowel, as in oui. But when you say when in English, and see that your lips are in the position for ou, when, where, oui. So that you're starting the position of ou, but then you're transitioning very quickly into another sound. So it's not two syllables, it's one syllable, but you hear a lot of the oo in the w. So you have wa, 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 but you do not have oo plus en. You have wa. Now we need to get the R back on there, and that just makes it even harder to put the R back on there. I've taught a lot about the French R, and we do focus on it in the video course. And I give you several ways to learn how to sound it. But just for a hint, the French R is not harsh and guttural. It is actually the softest of the French consonants, even though that may be hard to believe. It is actually considered the softest of the French consonants. And it is really essential to know how to say it correctly. Because if you substitute the English R, number one, you're going to definitely identify yourself as an English speaker, because I don't think any other language but our language has that sound in it. And in the second place, the sound in French is really quite grating and very unattractive sound in the French language. So you don't want to say, in fact, it would be almost impossible to say Rouen. It would be really hard to say it, and it would not sound very good either. So see if you can get that r, that little soft r in the back of the throat, and get to Rouen. Rouen. Well, have fun practicing this word, et à la prochaine.